Good everybody, what's up? Robett Hollis here. Why is Colab different? I've basically been asked that a whole bunch over the last little bit, and I've been thinking about it. I wonder, why has it been successful that it's, grown to New Zealand's largest network of entrepreneurial workspace, yada yada yada. And I think for two reasons, right? The first one is I don't think that when people, anyone that understands Colab or knows me or whatever, they really understand that this isn't my core business of, I'm not a landlord that's here to make money off commercial real estate. Like, that's not my core business. I do media tech, a bunch of other different bits and pieces. And so the first thing is they realize that, like, I'm not a landlord. I'm literally one of them. Like, I am an entrepreneur the same way they are. I'm in the hustle and the grind. I'm doing shit. I'm working crazy hours like they are. I'm getting up early. I'm staying home late. I'm doing all that other stuff. Like, so I don't think that they think of it like I feel that we're peers, even though we work together. And I think the mentality of a lot of other spaces is very much like, this is my space, come into my space, and this is my business which makes money. That's fine, but I think for the way most of the stuff that's rolled obviously with me and the future and stuff as well, is just built on relationships of just understanding. I think the first one. The second one as well is the looseness and free flowing of, we don't have any situation where it's you need to sign a 1 or 2 or 3 year lease. It's literally like, month to month, and if thing works, sweet, and just keep rolling. Because these startup businesses, they don't even know if they're going to be around in a year, let alone 3 months. So when they're like, hey, come onto the space and sign this 2 year lease or 1 year lease or 3 year lease, that's just not in the ballpark of the mindset of small businesses and startups. So I just think that's fundamentally broken. So the two reasons why I think it's different and what's good, even still today, Colab expanded to 10 floors and 7 buildings now. We still don't even have a business card for Colab. I still don't. It's literally like, hey, this guy's doing some stuff, you need space. And they literally will ring me and like, yo, I've got 10 people. I'm like, all right, sweet. Do you want like a quarter of a floor? Do you want a full thing? Like, what do you want? That's the conversation. So the two things are, one, I don't think that any of the community within Colab think of me like a landlord. Because I think that I'm an entrepreneur like they are, and I'm a small business like they are. Like, we're like in the mud together. And then secondly, I just think, the flexibility of what we allow, it's just a bit of a different vibe. So when you literally want to get out of the bedroom and jump in the mix, sweet. And obviously we've got different spaces that go for different sort of zones. But the reality is, we're just playing a bit of a different game. And my thing is, there's so much upside that happens when good people get together that are, driven with the right sort of things, whether it's tech or media or fashion design or whatever these different things are. That's where the true value of business comes along. And I think that too much of the time it's been focused on the other stuff as the core business, when the reality is good people just want to be together. All right, see you guys soon. Peace.